feel in your life would be better if this didn't happen to you?
If it didn't?
Yeah.
Okay, do I feel like my life would be better if it didn't happen? You know what? That's a hard question because no, it's fine. It's asking me to think like outside of my own history. And this really has been a great experience for me because I've been able to analyze myself and my upbringing. And something I realized is I'm very lucky because although I am different and it has been hard, I can come to you with this perspective. If I had been raised in a household where it was just my mom and my dad, I wouldn't have this perspective. If I was raised in a household where people, if I was raised in a household where people were homophobic, I may not be as open-minded as I am today. I probably wouldn't be. Kudos to the people who were raised in a household that is very strict and narrow-minded and still can come and say, well, I'm willing to listen. Because I was lucky. It was never introduced to me in a negative way. Even when I didn't know my mom was gay, she still would tell me, people are gay and it's okay. Didn't mean to rhyme, but seriously, that's what I mean. Yes.
I'm just curious if you are
Yeah, I always was kind of interested about that too. I think she knew her kid. She knew her kid was pretty perceptive. I was also one of those kids that I always wanted to be in the adult business. You see, my mom, part of her job in her store was she did tarot card readings, so I would hear everything when I was there. And she would try, like, Tara, go play with your toys. Okay. And I would be eavesdropping on people's conversations. So I guess in a way I was like, they called me the mini adult. If you look at pictures in some of them, I look very serious. They always said I was 7 going on 40. So it's, yeah, I think she was kind of, not baiting me, but seeing if I was getting the idea. And I can only imagine that it was very hard for her because I guess she always says, you could have hated me. Like, why would I hate you? You're my mother. You're my best friend. Literally, we talk all the time. If I was driving my car, I was being crazy. She calls every night. But, I couldn't imagine hating my mother. I couldn't imagine hating my father. And I couldn't imagine hating Sandra. So that's just how it was. Yes. Okay, I think we know.
As you was growing up, I had to learn about all of the other things.
About what?
As in all the time that she said. As in
In her business or?
as in becoming
No, it's a good question. I mean,
What is the question?
it was a question about whether or not I thought of following in my mother's footsteps, choosing to be gay. Which again, I want to reiterate, it's not a choice. It really is not a choice. Just like I couldn't raise a child to be gay, the child would have to be gay themselves. They would have to tell me that they're gay, or you might even know. I've asked my mother this because honestly, I am curious. My mom was born, as I said before, in 1951. If you think if you think that coming out is hard now, imagine around that time. Imagine earlier. Imagine the 1900s. It was impossible. So I was actually I brought this up to my husband. I wonder if I had more gay family members. Because honestly, I don't know anyone else who's gay. I think one or two of them might be gay, but I wouldn't ask them, and they've never come out. I think something we'll see in the next 50 to 100 years is you'll see more family members who are gay because now it's okay to come out, people know what it is, but you won't know about the maybe 3 generations of people that might have had some family members who were gay because we just didn't talk about it. So that is something I wonder for myself. I wonder if I'm ever going to, if when I have children, one of them might be gay, and I hope if they are, they feel like they can come out to me and talk to me about it. Any other questions? Yes. Did Sandra ever discipline me? As a rule, my parents didn't believe in hitting as a way of discipline. Did I get scolded? Yes. Did I get grounded? Thankfully, no. I never did anything bad enough, apparently. But did I get scolded? Yes. Everybody, you have to discipline your kids. It's funny. When I was growing up, I looked at a lot of it like, oh my God, why are they bothering me so much? Like I was actually thinking back to it. Mom and Sandra are very different. I mean, you can tell by the pictures, I think. But if you were to meet them, Mom's a lot like me. She's very, oh my God, hi, I love you. Blah, 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 very, she's Italian. She's all over the place. Sandra's a little more reserved. She's funny. She's warm, but it is sort of, she takes her time to get to know people. And I think that's based on her own background and where she came from. And she's Puerto Rican English, by the way. So just so you know her ethnicity. And something that I noticed when I was growing up is she would always try to get me to clean. I hate cleaning. Till this day, can't stand it. I do see how it's necessary, but I can't stand it. And I think back to the days when she was trying to teach me how to get into a cleaning routine, and I fought her tooth and nail. And now when I'm trying to clean my house, which is really funny, when you're trying to clean for yourself, it's a little bit different from when you're trying to clean for someone else. And both my husband and I would be a little sloppy, and I'd go, damn it, I should have listened to her. So yeah, she disciplined me, but it was in a good, she was, even if she didn't always say it in the right way, she was trying to be constructive and trying to help me. Yes, Wayne back. What was my motivation for coming here to speak? Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, there was a lot of, how do I put this? Yeah, my whole life has been that experience, to be quite honest. Since I found out that my mom was gay, I've done nothing but see about how cruel people can be towards gay people or towards anyone who's different from them. Recent events also. I mean, I really got very upset when I heard about the death of Tyler Clemente. I've had friends who have come out to me when we were growing up, mostly young men, but they would come out to me, and when I'd say, well, what made you come out to me? They'd say, you have your mom and Sandra, you know, you have an idea of what this is like, and you're open-minded, so I can trust you. I said, oh, okay. So for me, my whole life has been that experience, because every time I run up against someone being negative about people who are gay or people who are different, I tend to get hot under the collar. I get upset. So I came to speak to you because I felt like someone needs to speak for people. And if I have the opportunity and the background to do it, it might as well be me.
Thank you all for being a very attentive audience.